Hi there, I'm Vicky Parfano. Welcome, I'm glad you're here. Today I'm doing a review and unboxing of my new Winsor Newton Promarker watercolor pens. So these are dual tip watercolor markers. They are permanent, they are highly pigmented, and they match the colors of the Winsor Newton watercolor paints. So I'm going to open this up and show you what's inside. I'm ready to do some swatching here. Promarker Watercolor offers all the attributes of watercolor paint, but in a twin-tipped marker with a flexible brush tip and a fine point. The water-based pigmented ink in these markers allow you to create beautiful painterly effects when mixed with water. And thanks to the high quality pigments, your work will not fade. That's very important for me because I've been caught using craft grade watercolor markers before and they do fade. I can attest to that. But these pro markers will not fade. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a professional tool. Perfect and convenient for creating gorgeous expressive artworks on the go. For best results, use them on Winsor & Newton watercolor paper and store horizontally. And that's important that you store these horizontally. If you store them vertically, what will happen is the ink will all drip down to one end and the other end doesn't work. So you want horizontal storing for these. Okay, and it's easy to store them horizontally in this pouch that they come in. So this is the, let me see, I think it's called the 24-piece basic collection that I have purchased. And I'm going to give you the names of the colors now. Lemon Yellow Hue, Gamboge Hue, Cadmium Orange Hue, Cadmium Red Hue, Cadmium Red Deep Hue, Pale Rose, Cerulean Blue Hue, Mid Blue, Dioxazine Violet, Mauve, Quinachridone Magenta, Alizarin Crimson Hue, Turquoise, Hooker's Green Dark, Hooker's Green, Sap Green, Yellow Ochre, Burnt Sienna, Lamp Black, Payne's Grey, Indigo, Sepia, Burnt Umber, and Burnt Red. Fabulous colours, I would say. So that's what they look like on the case. I'm going to swatch them out. I'm going to try the brush tip, the fine tip, and then I'm going to add some water to see just how they work. I am excited about this. And here are the colours across the top here. And this is handy because when I open them up, and I'll do that now, it means I know exactly where to put my colours back in the case. So let's open this little beauty up. And here we are. So I'll just get all those in shot there. So the fine point has the pointy lid and the broader point has the broader flat lid. So you can see that's the size of the brush on that size, and this is the size of the brush here, the finer point. I just love the look of these. I'm really excited that I own these now. Okay, so that's the turquoise. Shall we? I'm just thinking, I'm going to start with the lemon because the lemon is on the top here. So I want to keep this in order. You can see this line matches here, the bottom line matches the top. So I'm going to start with lemon yellow and I'm going to swatch them out. Now to swatch these out, I've just used some very fine washi tape. I use this a lot in my swatch books, and I have a Copic multi-liner in 0.3 to write the names on. So I did actually get started with my Uniball Vision Elite pen, and the first thing I did was smudge that with my fingers. I brushed against it, so I want a smudge proof ink, so the Copic multi-liner will be perfect for that. All right, let's get going. 24 colours. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, let's do our lemon yellow first. So I'm going to start with the broad tip. Okay, it says on here 346 water, meaning it's number 346 and it's a watercolour marker. Okay, perfect, love it. I'm going to get some water and get back to you. I might just move this up a little way further so you can see a little bit more of where I'm working, my workspace. There we go. Lemon yellow, let's see how she goes. I'm using a number 4 round. This is my golden maple brush. So, ready to go. Broad tip first. Oh, that lays down beautifully smooth. No lines whatsoever. Wow. And the fine tip. And the broad tip for some lines, showing the difference in the line. Oh, and it acts just like a paintbrush. It's got that beautiful bounce. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can probably do some broad strokes with this. Let's have a look. Nice. So it's acting like a paintbrush. Like that a lot. Okay, let's draw out some of the water. See what we can get here. Just a beautiful, easy wash. Lovely. Absolutely smooth and gorgeous. Loving this. Now I've covered up my fine point, so I'm going to just draw that in right at the end. And right there. There we go. All right, that's our lemon yellow. Now I'm going to speed through these. Put some music on, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So here are the colours finished, and I just love them. I think they have a really high pigment in them. There's not a great deal of difference between the broad tip and the fine tip, except that with the broad tip it lays down a lot of colour, but you can see these fine lines are pretty much interchangeable between the broad and the fine tip. And I just love the colours. Everything here is just a really nice selection of colours, great pigments. They're going to work really well, and I'm going to be able to do a whole lot of different things with these colours. You can see how they are really well represented. You've got your purples, your reds, your orange, yellows, greens, ochre colours, and then those lovely dark colours, the Payne's grey, indigo and sepia, are really nice colours as well to work with. So I'm really thrilled with this colour selection. I think it's really, really lovely. Okay, so here's some still shots. I would highly recommend this. I'm glad I purchased it. And I'm going to give you a few more shots close up of the colour chart. And you can have a look at that and enjoy. Thanks so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Here's a little more music and some close-ups. Bye for now.